So you're the one who barged into my home and laid waste to my projects. How nice to meet you.
Who are you?
Names no longer matter. You may refer to me as the Caller. Now, do you have a reason for making such a mess?
I'm here for the
So you're just one
college.
of Oren's lackeys. That's disappointing. You show real promise. You come here, kill my assistants, disrupt my work. You've annoyed me, so I don't think I'll be giving you anything.
We can come to an agreement.
I'm afraid you don't have anything worth trading. Now, you can go back to your college and leave me be, or I can kill you. Your choice.
I'm not going anywhere without those.
Are you attempting to threaten me after I've been so hospitable? Well, then you won't be leaving here at all. Never shut up.
You know what? Give me that book. Is she all dead? What the hell happened to her? What happened to her body? Need to loot it. There we go. Okay. That's it. Got what we want for H2O. I'm delirious. Okay, that's not even funny, but okay. What do you say, bro? Is that you, Steve? I see little Poppy in that name.
What do you need, my thing?
I need everything. Girls, women, money, everything. I don't know if I go through this door. I'm water boy. Okay. Okay. Let me get some more coffee soon. Alright, we know where we're at. To the locked door. Let's go to Winter College, Winterhold College. The book's back. Yeah.
I am your sword and your shield.
A chicken died. Going first. Arrow. Another garden.
ねえ、スカイリムって寒すぎると思わない？
Let's go. I hit like a truck. You wish you hit like a truck. Wish. You wish. Look at all this. Oh no. Onit.
ホワイトランド外に出ると、なんだかワクワクしてくるわね。
Back from the rest. 'Can't go down here. That mod, which mod? Do 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 do. Oh shit! Kill it! Kill it! Let's go kill the other one. I dropped the dragon sub. Where the hell is the body? Is it covered in snow already? Oh, fuck the body. We got the soul. Wait, let's just follow the damn thing. Right there. I can barely see with all this shit. Welcome back. I got my dragon soul. Now let's go back to Winter College. Welcome back, Jessica. How you doing? I think Luke Skywalker, Little Poppy, and G-Son and Steve joking around again.
Honored to see you again, my Thane.
I'm working on some very important research.
Nobody cares about your research. Put it in. Do do do. Hello there.
自己紹介が遅れたわね。
Good
私、
follower.
シロディールから破壊魔法の研究を専攻している。まあ一言、シロディール。ただ、彼らはそれを得るため、その点、ここにとりあえず、あなたをもし大学のお互いの研究のため、協力し合い。ええ、協力するわ。
Back from your rest. But you can't see that. He's in
I
there.
don't want to see you treating any of these books. Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's
Here are
going
the
to
books that went missing.
Well, well. And you seem to be in one piece. Thank you. I'll look these over and inform Mirabelle if I find anything relevant. Night of Tears, eh? I remember this one. Well, isn't that interesting? Did you read it yourself? If I recall it correctly, that has some interesting implications. You should mention that to Toldir. Here. I suppose you've earned these. As a matter of immensely powerful mage, he holed himself up in Labyrinthian and devoted all his time to research and study, but more than you would imagine possible. Since then, his writings have been scattered all over Skyrim, but are little use to anyone who can't translate them. I'm one of the few who can. I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us. Mm-hmm.
この大学で武術を専門的に学ぶのもいいだろう。
Do. What's those multiple ones for?
It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education. Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery?
Those books, Knights.
Is that the one about something buried beneath Sarthal? Something that men and Mare fought over? I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I don't recall the details. I just can't seem to tear myself away. Whatever this is, its beauty is like nothing I've ever seen before. If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. They're quite unlike anything we've seen before. Aliad, Dwemer, Daedric, not even Falmer. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience. But can you feel that? This marvelous object, it practically radiates magicka. And yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Archmage Aaron is already hard at work. Hopefully we'll have more information soon.
I'm afraid I must
No,
intrude. It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruptions.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go. Really? Well, allow me to clarify the situation. I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the Sigil Order here in the college. More importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for you specifically. So we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants.
Why are you so concerned? You just invited.
I'll be the one asking the questions. All you need to know is that the Sigil Order is a rogue organization, believing themselves to be above the law. They have clashed with the Old Mary Dominion before, and I have no intention of allowing that to happen here.
Alright, let's go, tight ass.
Honor to you, my Thane.
Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here, and then he will be removed from college grounds.
Archmage quarters.
私の顔がうざくなったの？
Please do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. It is good to meet you in person.
What's going on? What's happened to everyone?
I'd simply like to talk to you. I've given us a chance to speak privately, but I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with.
But if this is dangerous, then why don't you do something about it?
I'm afraid it's not that simple. You must understand the Sigil Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Onkano, your Thalmor associate. Nevertheless, my order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so.
What exactly is the problem?
As you may have learned, this object, the Eye, is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided.
What do you expect me then?
We believe that your efforts should be directed towards dealing with the aftermath, but we cannot predict what that will be. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my order, but I will offer this. Seek out the Augur of Dunlane here in your college. His perception may be more coherent than ours.
Where can I find this Augur?
I am unsure. He is somewhere within the college. Surely one of your colleagues must know his location. I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help, but this conversation requires a great deal of effort on my part. Now, I'm afraid I must leave you. It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Were you about to say something? I'm not sure what happened. A monk from the Sigil Order. Here after all these years, and then he just leaves. I hope we didn't offend him somehow. Beyond asking for you, he never said. Very strange indeed.
Augur of Dolmar.
Has Toftir been telling stories again? I thought I made it quite clear that this was a subject inappropriate for conversation. Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss the subject.
Well,
until next time.
What is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
I'm not sure what just happened, but I assure you I will get to the bottom of it.
No, you won't.
Whatever it is those Psijics are up to, they can... For all we know, he's here to scout out the college. I'm sure they want to undermine our efforts. This orb, the Eye of Magnus, whatever you want to call it, it's clearly powerful, and no doubt they want it for themselves. I expect to be informed if they make any future attempts to contact you.
You heard of the Augur of Mod?
The what? No, I'm quite sure I have no idea what you're talking about. I suggest you mind your own business and return to whatever it is you do here.
I think I'm gonna kill you.
There's been a misunderstanding. Clearly, I should not be here. I shall simply take my leave.
If I remember this wisely.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear? Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine, understand? Of course I do. If I didn't, most of mages need to be reminded to be careful. A mage is only a... We've been keeping this collection since the Second Era. Books have come and gone during that time, but it's mostly intact.
Who gotta go to find it? Oh, yeah. Somewhere on the college. Who could it be? Where could it be? Believe it or not, I don't know. What time is it? It's 8:19. Hour of this so far. Who did it?
Honored to see you again, my Thane.
Mirabelle does a fine job as Master Wizard, I suppose.
Hello,
Still,
Stephanie.
there's always room for improvement. I can't wait to see who succeeds Mirabelle. I've no doubt she'll be promoted to Archmage at some point.
Have you heard of...
The Augur? Really? Well, it's certainly not my place to say anything about it. I think you'd better go see Mirabelle Irvine. All right.
Mirabelle Irvine. Where the hell is she? Do. Middle. Fuck this. I'm not ready to die. Let's go. Alright. How's everyone doing? You guys still up there? Still watching? Yeah.
If you have a moment, could you help me with something? I still need some help, if you can spare the time. We're all trying to become better mages, right? Well, I need someone I can practice a few spells on. Nothing dangerous, really. Would you be willing to assist me? Well, I simply thought you might wish to help out. If that's not enough, I suppose, I have this amulet you could take.
Okay,
oh, good. I was afraid I'd have to go ask J'zargo. Now, you just stand there. Please hold still, and don't move. Oh dear, that wasn't supposed to happen.
It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education.
Green. I am so very sorry. I went over this again and again, and I was sure it would have better results.
Tell me.
It's not. It shouldn't be. You'll be back to normal in no time. And when you are, we can try this again, and I'll be sure to get it right. I'd better get going.
Honored to see you.
The college will be here for you no matter what. Well now, there's a name I haven't heard in some time. My goodness, it's been years since I've spoken with him. I suppose he's still down in the Midden, but I haven't checked. Are you going to see him? Do tell him hello for me, won't you? Underneath the college. It's not the nicest place, so if you go down there, please do be careful. Take care now.
Honored to see you again.
I still need some help, if you can spare the time. I'd better get going.
I have many important things on my mind. Your concerns are...
Excuse me.
Are you quite sure we need to be speaking?